Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Prison Architect. And we've just finally got the deployment... deployment? Yes, deployment approved. So it's not on the CCTV stuff. Everything else is still going through as and when. But, here's the cool thing now. If I go to deployment and click on this bit here, which is the guards, you can see I've now set specific rooms to be patrolled by guards. So all of our guards are now patrolling the key areas. We've got one patrolling the sort of common space, we've got one in the canteen, one in the holding cell, one patrolling the cell block, and one in the yard. Also what I'll do is I'll hire a couple more guards. In the meantime, once the game auto-saves, there we go. And that'll be it. So now they'll go to the guard rooms, oops, not the RC, deployment. They should go to the guard route as well, I believe, yes. So we'll get a couple more to patrol in there, we'll get one more to the canteen. And that'll be that. Of course, when they get tired, they should go to the staff room and rest up. At least they should do. And then that'll be all that. Obviously, what I'll do is as well, actually, looking at it, I will get one to control that bit in there. So that way, this bit now remains free and open. And also, while thinking about it, we should really decorate this place up a bit. Put the ground for this episode of time, I think. We need to put in false pathways. Now, the reason why I'm going to use gravel is because gravel makes your walk speed slow. And that means that even if a prisoner tries to make a break for it, because this is one of the things you used to do when the game was available, it actually stops him from getting anywhere super quick. So you actually have time to go to your guards and go, right, you get to there, you get to there, you get to there. And it essentially stops him dead. So you create this like nice little speed trap. Also, it takes no time at all for the guys to sort it out. But anyway, guys, the prisoners are getting filled. We still have yet to receive our next influx of prisoners, but we are losing money rather sharpish. So we need to look at getting prison labour. So that will be done after that one, so it will be about 8 hours time in-game until we get that. And then we can start earning our money back, because we are in a bit of a cash dive at the minute. And we've got one... Oh, yeah, we need to build a visitor centre. So that seems like a good place to start in this episode. We'll start building up our... We'll build the external facilities, as it were. You know, so we'll have things like the visitor centre, the hospital, the morgue, and all the various other bits around the building. So let's hire a couple more workers. And we'll get started on that. So what we'll do is then we'll log down. I might change this cell actually, so it becomes like a walkthrough. I think actually now let's make this bit down here the visitor centre. This bit over here, right up to the road or thereabouts, that's going to be the hospital. So we want a regular door on. Oh, we can do side doors now. That's nice. So you can have funky shaped buildings. Yeah, so a regular door there and a regular door there. And then, where is it? There was a hospital bed somewhere in this list. I probably looked past it 5 or 6 times. Medical bed. And then we can put all the beds on here and get all that sorted. And we have access to the visitor centre, which is just this little table, which is rather nice. So we can have a couple of visitor tables, and we'll redeploy our guards as when we need to. You know, we'll put the fence back in, we'll delete this old fence, and then we should be good to go for the improvements. Also very nice as well when your staff get to the staff room, they actually continue working, which is rather nice. You know, so the research isn't wasted, you're not losing research time. So we've got station guards everywhere, station guards. People are still working, still haven't got cleaning yet either. Our prison's looking pretty darn filthy. We can't do landscaping yet, can we? No access to it now. No. Oh, that's nice. You plan out the workers. Oh right, I see. So that way, right. I'll worry about that for next time. I really want to focus on this. We're losing money desperately. We need to get prison labour started ASAP. And also I want CCTV up and running as soon as well. Okay, utilities, power. This is actually becoming a nice big funky prison. Of course, it is going to be a very, very odd shape. As you can see, we've already boxed off one area. So I think we might have to box off the next area and have like them in sections. And that way we can actually have like a proper prison layout. So this is like the initial bit. And the worse you are, the further in you are to the centre. There we go, CCTV is complete. Prison cleaning, I think, was completed as well. Yes, we now have access to the janitorial stuff. You want to go around and clean everything. We also have access to a couple of doctors as well, who work quite happily in that section. So now do our rooms. We want to do visitation in here. And this bit we want to be the infirmary. There we go, now we want visitor tables in here. And also for added security, what we'll do is we'll put in metal detectors about the place as well. And now we've run out of money. Balls. Didn't want to run out of money. Yeah, we'll go grants advance and we'll get the health and well-being. So we got a medical ward. We need to get the psychologist in, obviously, for the mental health. But we can use the money we just gained, the mere 10 grand, to put in our medical slabs. Yeah, that should be all that done. We need to put in a fence as well. It's in there, some materials, fence. We'll leave you 2 gap until we're done. But I'm actually just going to have an army of working building on this because, well, these guys are taking forever to do anything. I mean, literally, forever. Ugh. I suppose one thing we'll do as well, we'll place a whole bunch of lights around the place so we can light up our prison, because currently we have very little light here at all. Okay, can't these guys be escorted to cells, please? So they can actually get their sleep. Mr. Clark, you go in there. Mr. McGann, you go in there. Mr. Thompson in there. Mr. Steele in there. Mr. Bennett in there. And Mr. Walden in there. And who else we got? Oh, Mr. Clark. Oh no, we've already done Tom Clark. Should we go? Yes, we now have cells. So everybody's just sorting that out. The unstationed guards doing their hardest to lock everyone up. So, insufficient funds. Oh yeah. We are still lacking on power front, aren't we? Whoops. That would be rather helpful. So we're just sticking in metal detectors, which actually is power. Didn't think about that. Really should have, before we got too far into this. Really should have hooked up some power. Okay, well, on station that guard, we'll get him on these doors. And there we go. Guards are now sorted. Wait. He's stuck in the wall. Sack him. Way to fix everything. If they get stuck, sack him. Okay, so now what we can do is we can actually dismantle these fences. which is going to be rather nice. So demolish all that along there. So I'll go do that piece, that'd be wonderful. There we go. Fence that off as well, and look at that. Still losing a lot of money though. We are minus $1,800. That is not good. Not good at all. Oh dear. This man has only served 7.8 years. He's yet to complete his full. He's done a destruction and escape attempt. Oh dear, Mr. Oh, the Magoogly. I'm afraid that you've been negative to me, old son. You will have to go into solitary confinement. Okay, we'll change your thing to maximum security, and we'll have you locked up in no time. Hopefully. I feel. For some reason, the prisoners aren't staying in their cells. Is there any reason why that is? A little bit of employment. Yeah, it's all cells, so I can't. That is rather annoying. Well, actually, I'll make a couple of our guards so that they can roam around the building a bit. But yeah, we still can't get the power in because, well, we can't do the research, which is annoying. Oh, we got prison label now, which is nice, so we need to fill the workshop. Oh dear. Oh, well, that'll have to be next time then, when we can figure out how to adjust everything. Remember to like, comment, favourite, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz, and I will see you next time.